are you going to show today?
A movie trailer, so subscribe.
And I'm Lizzie.
And yeah, that all worked. Let's do it.
Wipeout.
I'm excited for this one. So neither of us have seen this yet, but...
We got this.
Creed 2, you said.
You heard me?
Did Rocky die at the end of the last one?
He had to get care.
Yeah, he's alive now.
Yeah, he had cancer.
I fit you with all these cheap shots. People like me live in the past.
He deserved the Oscar last year.
People that need you now.
Or whichever year Creed came
Got
out.
everything to lose. This guy's got nothing to lose.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands. Listen to me, this guy, he's dangerous.
But you don't think I could beat him? I was afraid I couldn't live up to these expectations.
You don't think you got your validation?
Come on, little Creed.
I want to rewrite history.
Don't pretend this is about your father.
Yeah, this is about his pride if he's gonna risk everything for a fight.
I have a feeling I'm gonna cry watching this.
I think I cried in the last one.
I cried so hard.
Visually, it looks really cool. The last movie looked great. You know. Drago. Oh,
Drago?
shit.
Is that the guy that was training as well?
Drago's the one that actually killed his dad, so this must be Drago Jr.
Oh.
Interesting. So that's why he wants to fight.
Did it say when it was coming out?
I missed it. We can jump to the end real fast. But yeah, so hold on. Oh, shit. Man. Thanksgiving right
Thanksgiving. Okay.
there. Yep. Thanksgiving. Creed.
Wow, so soon.
Wow, okay. So they're kind of just going to follow the formula of the old Rockies. But that's fine because, I mean, it's interesting still. I don't know how they're going to do Rocky 3. Or Creed 3, I guess.
Yeah.
What do you think, though, Drago? Wow, that was a good reveal at the end. It was a good trailer.
Yeah.
I don't know. So there's some things... There's some movie trailers that just kind of have like they come off as a basic director. Like the shots are basic. The cinematography is just kind of there. I don't know. This looks really good. Like I like how there's kind of a little bit of a warmth to the shot. Obviously, if you don't know that we do a lot of film stuff. This isn't oversaturated like in the Tim Burton movie. No, it's tame. It's like this is kind of like the same saturation level that BioShock's opening. We just played BioShock Infinite this morning. But no, it looks really solid. Everything about this movie so far. POV of him on the ground.
You heard me?
It takes something to not frame this particular shot as a single on top of him and a single of her.
Yeah.
Like to let this scene play out, or this at least shot play out as a profile almost.
Yeah.
Wide too. It's I don't know. Like I said, there's just something about this trailer. Obviously, the acting's gonna be good because.
Yeah.
God, I'm forgetting my boy's name now.
The music's catchy, though.
Yeah, it's Kendrick, of course.
Of course.
Too bad we can't get like a Black Panther thing where we get Kendrick doing the album for Creed 2. That'd be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, like, I don't know, just something about the cinematography of this movie. And the last one, so I showed you Creed 1, it was like a few months ago, right?
Yeah.
And you're not into sports that much, and I'm not into boxing in particular, but...
It did a lot of story, like, it kept me entertained.
And it kept me entertained with the fights. The
Yeah,
fights for
the
me
fights.
were visceral, they were painful to watch, you know?
But you didn't be like, okay, this is enough
Lasting too
fighting,
long.
here's my phone.
Yeah, you felt every shot, you know. And the most important thing of any kind of sports movie is you have to want to be in the game with them. Like, you want to be rooting for them, you know. And it can't just be because it's your team and you're from that hometown. Because in a movie, it's got to be because you want the character to win. So, yeah, they always gave good motivation for why we were rooting for. I keep calling him Little Creed but that's the thing that pissed him off in the last movie. Yeah. So I probably shouldn't say that too much if I appreciate the movie.
He has another name.
I'm glad to
tried.
I'm glad to see Sylvester Stallone in this movie, but it still pisses me off that he didn't win the Oscar for Best Supporting actor in the last in the Oscars.
Maybe
for
he
this.
has another chance.
There's no way.
this.
Because you can't give Rocky freaking cancer twice.
Well,
gonna
isn't
happen.
he still fighting it? So they
No,
have
I think
to-
he's okay now. I like that.
I
We see that in a lot of movies where they match up a sound effect
Yeah.
with the beat of the thing.
Yeah.
That was a good shot, though. So, I mean, this could be a very boring... And I have a feeling that this is probably a mirrored shot from the last movie, but, you know, it's an offset following the rule of thirds, because here's one line, here's two lines, and then two lines across. We got, you know, his face in the top right third, but in the background, rather than just having boxers, we have all these expectations, right?
Yeah.
Because each one of these reporters, their cameras, is an expectation of what he needs to do for this fight.
Yeah. I like how there's just one random flash. It said this fall and I missed it somehow. Was I talking?
I think one thing about this movie, they have natural lighting. So if you look at a lot of these shots, I'm trying to think how to say this exactly. If you overlight a shot, it'll look like it's a movie. But because, like, just look at this. Like, if this was an overlit movie, these guys would all be perfectly lit. He'd be perfectly lit, but it's kind of dark, right? Like, half his face is kind of in shadow, the other half is
It's a dark
just barely
movie.
in light.
Okay.
It's not even that, but in reality,
know.
like here, kids, you want to see a little trick here? Watch out. Reality isn't very light. You know, I mean, reality is, you know, there's not that much light. The camera only picks up, you know, just enough.
Yeah.
But because of lighting, you can kind of make a movie look more spotlighted and fantastical. And then there's somewhere that the camera and the director and the cinematographer make you feel more like you're watching this like a fly on the wall, where it's not overlit and it's not overacted, and every single dramatic moment isn't living in singles, it's living in profiles and
Yeah, I liked the
wides.
underwater shot when he's working out underwater.
I didn't see that. Did we pass it already?
No,
It's still coming up?
maybe. I think
Yeah,
it's
see
in here.
But yeah, just like for example, like so this, we're letting the shadows be shadows, letting the light be light. Obviously, in a wide, it's hard to not. But again, letting the shadows be shadows and the light be light. You know, they're getting
Maybe
light from the room next to them, but they're not getting light from this room.
Maybe true.
Here, we're getting light from whatever building they're walking up to, rather than having the entire backlit.
Yeah, they could be using a little bit. There it is.
That's really cool. Yeah, I don't know. Is he weighted? I guess his feet are weighted at the bottom of the pool.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got weights in the bottom. That's so cool because you know what that does is there's a lot of resistance underwater.
Mm-hmm.
So like to be able to move at similar speeds that you can above water, underwater means you have
Yeah,
to have a lot of muscle to be able to do that. It's a cool shot, and it's a good excuse to get some more blue in the spectrum of colors used in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I said this. Like, there's
This
no.
is probably a very huge moment. I'm kidding.
I mean, that's his dad's grave right there.
Yeah.
So.
So.
Like I said, like, I don't know, things just don't seem overlit. Things seem pretty natural. You know? There's that good fight. I can't wait to see the rest of the fight scenes. And then our main villain's coming up here. And what a good reveal at the end there. Oh, and yes, you see, it's little stupid stuff like that makes a good movie. It's like,
This is more than just fight.
if I can time it right. Because a
You
lot of
trying to
movies
catch
will...
that?
Well, because as soon as the lights go out, everything goes black. And again, cowardly directors don't want to have, like, what is, you know, regularly called a bad lit shot, right?
Yeah.
And you don't want to have just black in your shot because, you know, every frame should be something. But, like, sometimes to have it feel like a natural movie and have it feel like a more, like,
Sometimes I
documentary
prefer
style.
if they use the darker. kind of
Vice does
thing.
this a lot. If you want to see things that do this a lot, that aren't movies, Vice, that HBO show,
Yeah.
they do this a lot when they do the documentaries. Because when you're doing a documentary, you don't have lighting on every single shot,
Yeah.
but they keep soft light to give everyone, you know, just a little bit,
just a little glow.
so it doesn't look like there's nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that shot went entirely black. It just feels like a very gritty real movie. And there's our boy
There's a reveal.
Drago. Who's playing him? I didn't hear anything in the news, but I almost want to say it was Henry Cavill, the guy who plays Superman, but there's no way. Because, like, why would he do that? He's not... One, he doesn't look Russian, and Drago is Russian. But, two... I don't know, it could be Henry Cavill. I'd be really surprised. Because then he'd have to act and be Russian.
And Creed 1, didn't we kind of leave something open with the other guy being trained?
Which one? Do you mean,
The boy that everybody was hoping he'd teach him?
His dad was
instead?
hoping that,
Yeah, his
that
dad
Rocky
would
would teach
Rocky
him.
would- yeah.
But Rocky was like, I'm retired. The only reason he was teaching Creed is because it's Creed's boy.
Yeah.
But, let's see if we can get that shot for the thumbnail. Looking for the shot where he gets hit. Do you remember where that is?
I have no idea.
More than just fight.
I'll find it.
Anyways, any last minute thoughts?
Last minute thoughts. It's killing me. I can't remember the actor's name right now off the top of my head. I want to call him Wallace from The Wire, but that's not his actual name. And I know that. Why don't you look it up, see if you can remember, just before I lose my mind.
Let me see if I can look it up.
See if you can.
Don't pretend this is about your father.
His mom's gonna beat his ass.
What am I looking up again? For you
The
two?
actor's name, yeah, I can't remember his name.
One
There you go.
second. Here,
What you
here's
got?
the cast.
Michael B. Jordan. God, it's so hard for me to remember things. I'm so stupid. Alright, so Lizzie, what do you give this? How many Drogos out of 10 do you give this?
9, I think.
9 Drogos? Yeah, it's, 9 or
I'm
10.
pretty impressed.
I got no problem with it. If anything, maybe it's a little long, but, the reveal was worth it, and it's going to be good to see follow up to... I think it was highly rated, but I don't know. It didn't get the Oscar for Sylvester Stallone that I thought he deserved, but...
It was still a good movie.
It was a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. All right. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe. And Lizzie, anything else to say? Bye.
Bye!